Welcome back to the newsroom. I am Joy Uchejim, and these are the stories we're tracking at the moment. Operatives of the Department of State Services have arrested one of the leaders of the ongoing End Bad Governance protest in the Federal Capital Territory, Michael Lenin. Lenin was picked up by the DSS around 2 a.m. on Monday at his residence in the Akpo area of the FCT. Speaking with newsmen, the Director of Mobilization, Take It Back Movement, Damilare Adenola, said Lenin's house was raided by the DSS. And operatives of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) have intercepted 5 different shipments of opioids and other psychoactive substances concealed in clothes and other items meant for export to the United States of America, the USA, and the United Kingdom. While one of the shipments containing 820 grams of promethazine and pentazocine injections were going to the US, the remaining 4 parcels consisting over 2 kilograms of opioids such as tramadol, molly, and MPS were heading to the UK. And the Independent National Electoral Commission has announced the finalized figures for newly registered voters ahead of the upcoming Edo and Ondo State governorship elections. The final count revealed that Edo State has over 119,000 new voters, while Ondo State has over 58,000. The National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumekun, announced in a press release on Monday. And the federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to achieving Sustainable Development Goal with the commissioning of the rehabilitated New Busa Waterworks in Borgu local government area of Niger State. Now, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, who commissions the project, said the FG is dedicated to ensuring universal access to clean water and sanitation for all Nigerians. The New Busa Waterworks, which had been moribund for over 3 decades, have been restored to provide sustainable water management and improve public health in the community. The federal government has advised Nigerian citizens planning to travel to the United Kingdom to be cautious of potential violence following the recent killings of 3 young girls at a concert. The statement released on the early hours of Monday, August 5th, and signed by the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Eche Abuobe, noted that the ongoing protests in the United Kingdom have turned violent following the killings of the young girls at the concert. And on the foreign scene, UK leader Keir Starmer is due to hold an emergency response meeting on Monday after more far-right riots broke out across England over the murder of 3 children last week. The Prime Minister would chair a meeting bringing together ministers and the police to discuss how to curb the violence that first broke out in Southport, northwest England on Tuesday. Police have arrested hundreds of people in towns and cities nationwide, with anti-immigration demonstrators and rioters facing off against police and counter-protesters, including groups of Muslims. And finally, on sport, history-making Nigeria's the Tigers will face reigning USA champions in the quarterfinals of the Paralympics women's basketball competition on Wednesday, following the draw on Sunday. The Nigerians are the first African nation ever to reach the last 8 of an Olympic basketball tournament, both men and women included. They'll have a tough task against the Americans, who have won the last 7 titles. And these are the stories we're tracking at the moment. Join us again at top of the hour for more stories. Bye for now.